Right, now here we are at Halifax Minster, and there's all three clock faces, but they haven't got any faces on at the moment. They're being took away, and they're going to have three new clock faces on, because the other three what were there were so old and decaying, so it's going to look better. 3 new clock faces on there, wow. So we're going to go around there in a minute and have a good look at it. That one's working now. That's the peals church clock tower with the spire, but it doesn't have any bells in it. We think it would, but I don't think it has any bells. It's just a timepiece. Is that clock? Okay, that's to do with the library, so I'm going to video that for you as well. Yep, off we go. We're going to video for a while, and then, but we're not going in because of lockdown, so it's okay. I'm only doing it from outside the church. Yes, and then we don't all get into trouble then. So we're just going to walk down very slowly, get a good look at it for half an hour or something, and then I'm going back home to my flat. Okay, yeah. There's only 2 clock faces on that church tower, and that one looks like a Big Ben clock. So that's the peals church tower, but it doesn't chime or strike, so I've just thought I'd let you know that again. So it's working now. It hasn't been working for some time, but it tends to stop, does that one, but at least it's working now, and it's Sunday afternoon, so I'll video you a bit of Halifax as well. So I'm gonna do my tower where I ring on a Friday night, where we practice bell ringing on a Friday night, and Sunday morning 9:45 to 10:30. Alright, and they're doing the roof and the gargoyles and the clock faces. That's brilliant. So that's fantastic. So they're putting 3 brand new clock faces on the church tower, so they won't look bad, because at one time there was only 2 there that were working. Alright, so I'm just letting you know. I started ringing here in 1999 in April. That's when I first started ringing here. I moved here in that year, so that's when I became a member of the bell ringers. So this is what there is here. So video that. There's nobody around, so I'm not going in the church because it's closed, so it's fine. I'm just going to video all the way around, and then I'm going back to Grandsire where I live, my lovely flat. Yes, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to open the door because of lockdown, so I'm going to listen to that. So I'm going to just video the clock tower up there, video them faces so Neil can see what I've done, my friend at Bellringing, Neil Murray, my best friend. So I'm doing a project about Halifax Minster 2, so it means it looks tons better than what it used to look like in 22 years ago. And a scaffolding up on this side, so I'll just let you see it. So and then we'll go down here. And there is no clock face on that side because they probably didn't bother putting one there because nobody lived on that side. Keep apart, that means, so that's what I'm doing. So right, go on, you can go across the road. So we just made sure that's when that happened. Keep apart, so we know that. Right, I'm going in the church inside, but I'm not going in the church bell tower, so I'm going to walk around at the back and then I'm going to video the other clock faces. We've got here, you've got 15 bells here, 14 for full circle ringing, but we can only ring 12 at a time. So I'm just letting you know, there's the clock faces there. They're covered in coating at the moment, and they've got rid of them cracks where they used to be. It used to be there between the 4 and 3 and 1 on the 8th and the 9th. There was a big hole. So I'm pleased that they're repainting them and putting new ones up on them. So that's very nice. I'm very pleased about that. So I'm not going to that door there, so it's fine. So it's a very nice church, Minster Church. I really enjoy coming to Bellringing here, and I enjoy ringing here on a Friday night practice night, so I'll just do a thing on there. So let's have a look at it. Just gonna video that window there. That's where they're doing the repair work from there, but I'm going to get that clock up there. It's a nice sunny day, so I thought I'd come down and video it and then put it on YouTube for my friends so they can see what I've done. And it looks like Liverpool Cathedral, 'cause it's not straight, it's like octagonal a little bit on the sides. So this church is the biggest one in Halifax. It's the biggest church in West Yorkshire. So we have got the biggest church and longest church in West Yorkshire, in Corderdale. This is the longest one. Huddersfield is the second tallest, and Marsden is the third tallest in Huddersfield, West Yorkshire way, and there's a train just going past. So there's a chimney. So I'm just videoing it. But hopefully we'll be able to ring by the 21st of June or the week after that, so that'll be nice to get back into the swing. So I'm not going inside the church door, so I'm going to go to the car park and video that. If I see anybody, just keep down. This is where they park the cars for when we come to ring the bells. I'm going to video some tulips as well, because spring is nearly here. So there we are. So I'm going to video around the church. And that is the Remembrance Sunday monument, is that. Just make sure that clock there hasn't worked for donkey's years. That's the one from the car park, and it has always been stuck at 12 o'clock, and it's not worked properly for a long time, but at least they're repairing it, so that's nice. So we'll video that side as well, the tower, so we can see it from the distance. Okay, so this is the car park side now where I am. So I've been a bell ringer since I was 16, so I've enjoyed going around lots of different church towers and bell ringing. So we're going up. That's where you ring the church bells from, that window there. That's where you pull the ropes from, that window. And you go into that window there, that's the clock mechanism room. And up there is the bells on the 3rd floor where those windows are. So that's what there is there. And that's the church hall next to the church, minster of Halifax. So it's very quiet today, isn't it? It's very quiet on the Sunday afternoon. And up there, where that spire is Haley Hill All Souls, and those flats are in front of it, and they've got 8 bells, 2508, but they don't ring very often, but only once or twice a year because it's a special occasion. Yep. So that's what they do sometimes. So just if you want to walk around the pathway, just keep your head to one side and then you'll be fine. There's no hands on either of the 3 clock faces because they've took the old ones down and they're going to put new ones on, new clock faces, so they'll be a lot better because they've got rid of them now and they've put them on now, so that's good. I'm pleased with that. So I'll be able to see the time when I come and ring the quarter peals here, and when I come to ring on a Friday night, practice night here, I'll be able to see the time better on this side. It won't be hard, so we're having a nice look at it. It's a lovely minster, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I've enjoyed it here and I've settled down here. I've really enjoyed settling down with the bell ringers here on a Friday night. It's been really good. So I've really enjoyed being in this church. So, and then we'll go down here. So these are your favourite windows. So, and then we'll video down here. So I think it's the 20th of March 2021. So I think that's what it is, on a Sunday afternoon. And this is where they're doing all the scaffolding. Oh, hang on, do you want to see a bit more of it? Yeah, just a minute. Okay. Just let's get the back of that. No clock there because they didn't probably have enough money to put one there, or they didn't have no one living there. And that's where the tenor bell is. It's in that corner there, the big tenor bell, the one that strikes the hours, and it weighs 2800 weight in D flat, and it strikes the hours only. We don't have quarter chimes on these bells, no, factory strikes. And I think the clock faces are made from the same company as Big Ben. I think that's what it said in the book. And this church is 900 years old. Wow. It's lasted a long time. Wow. And 8 million grand to fix all the top of that. That's brilliant, isn't it? So I'm on the pathway. I'm not inside the minster, I'm on the pathway. So everything's fine, and these are my favourite windows. I'll give you a zoom of them. That one's my definitely favourite sort of stained glass window. That one. With the gargoyles. So, and then I'm going to cross that road and video the front in a minute. I'm near Matterland, at the bottom of the Matterland now, so that's the train station there. You've got a chimney, and then you've got the hills of Halifax to South Arm up there. So they're doing a lot of work on Halifax Minster, so it'd be better that they're repairing the stonework and that, but I don't think they'll be able to clean the stonework, which is a shame. But if they can't clean it, it doesn't matter. It's a church, it's a church. It's just what it is. Yes, that's what it is. It's a church, it's a church. Right. Hang on, let's turn round. Across the road and let's get the front scaffold. There's a scaffolding at the west front on the east windows there, so I'm going to video that as well. Yes. So it's been a nice day. Aye, it's been lovely. I think that's where the cooling towers used to be, down here. Somewhere there by those gas monuments used to be, but I wasn't born then when they were here. No. And then there's another church up on that hill there. I think it's closed down. Right, yeah, I'm just doing some videoing around the church. So this is where the scaffolding is on the church at the Minster, Halifax. Well, anyway, you want it to look nice, don't you? Yes, absolutely. Right, just let's watch the main road. So that's the train station that goes to Bradford Interchange, New Pudsey, Bramley and Leeds is that. And that's the Salts Mill chimney, I think, in Halifax. So I'll show you that. Right, let's see. look. Ooh, train. A video train for Harvey Price, okay? Because that's what Harvey Price likes, that friend of ours. Right, come on, let's get you across the road. There we are. Thank you. This is Church Street of Halifax. And that's what Jill Yardley likes, cats. So I'll video that for her, because she likes pussy cats. Right, let's head back up and we'll do the other side of the minster from this side. There's not been anybody around here on a Sunday afternoon. It's been very quiet. Yeah? Only one or two people, but no one's been near me, so it's been very quiet. So I'm going to go inside there and I'm going to just have a look at this clock face, and then I'm going to get that picture there. There's people down there, but just don't say anything, you'll be alright. Oh no, it's okay. There's one with the bell. We ring the church bells on a Sunday afternoon and Sunday morning and a Friday practice night, so we'll video that. So that's a monument as well on Upper Kirk Gate. So we're going to video from out here first, and that is a sundial to tell you when it's morning and afternoon and night, but it doesn't move, it just stays like that. So that's what that is. And that door is, down here is where you go up to ring the bells when we're allowed, okay? Yeah, that takes you right to the top, right up to the bells, where that window is. See, it's all covered up, isn't it, with a new face. So it's gonna look better, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to get some tulips for spring as well, and some flowers. I'm not going in there because of lockdown. Video a bit of mixture of everything, so it looks nice. That spring is coming. Right. Still got a little way to go yet, but shouldn't be long. There's some nice flowers here. So that is a church hall veil that goes with the minster, that. and then when they put the new clock faces on and they're all painted up again, I'll come back and video it again when they're all done. Alright? Yeah. I'm just talking about it. I'm not allowed to go in there because of the lockdown, but I'm just outside by the church, so I'm alright stood here where this pathway is, so there's nothing to worry about. We'll video your windows. We'll just video around the church for a few minutes. Right, where do you want to do it? Here? Yeah, let me have a look. It's a bit hard with the tree branches being in the way, but I think if I stand on this bit of the grass it shouldn't be too bad. Where I stood yesterday on Saturday, if I stand here, video it here, and then video upwards to the clocks, and then up to the windows to let the sound of the bells ring out when they're ringing again eventually, and then the pinnacles and turrets at the top. So that's what we do. Then that's the vestry door there. And then I'll walk round again, and then I think that'll be enough then. That's where they're doing all the stonework in that maintenance. They're repairing all the stonework, so I'm not allowed to go in there, so if I stand here, it should be alright. No, they haven't done that wide. There's all scaffold up here. Your camera battery's running out slowly. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to charge it when I get home, and then I'll be able to video it next time. It's when the clock faces have been painted. Yes. I've had a really good day today. I've really enjoyed being around here today, just walking around the pathway where I'm allowed inside the church. It's been nice. I haven't been inside the church because I'm not allowed because of lockdown, so I've done well, so everything's fine. Just have to be very careful not to be seen. Right, we'll get those clocks again just to make sure. It's a bit breezy, but it's not raining at the moment. So it says rope access to the clock tower, so it's falling down. So let's video him again. Right, let's get the clock face again. That's where the hands go, but they're going to put new hands on it as well, so that'll look nice. So I thought I'd video you a clock face for a few minutes. That's my favourite window there, that one as well. Any of them, like Bradford Cathedral's got, and Wakefield Cathedral's got one like that. Yes, and Kendal Holy Trinity's got one of them windows like that. Yes, that's right. And Great Budworth, and I don't know any other church. So I'm going to video some hills now. Hills of the Rejoice. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to just video the Lich Gate, and then I'll be heading off home before it's too late. Where is it? Oh, there, clock. We'll get another one of him, okay? Yeah. That looks a lot better. It looks nice. We'll go over there and get it from that Lich Gate so I can see all three clock faces. Okay? There! Let's have a look at it. Nope, there's been nobody around. It's been very quiet. Well, I've seen one or two people around, but I've just kept my head down, so no one said anything to me, so I've not been in church anyway, so I've not been bothered about going in church. I've just been walking around and videoing lots of different things in Halifax today, so everything's fine. Right, we'll get the other clock face, the one that wasn't very nice at one time. It was the worst clock face, that one. That one wasn't working at all, but they've put a new one on, so it'll look better when it comes out. They're putting a new one on every side, like Almondbury and Derby Cathedral's got, so that's nice. So that's gonna look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That's where the surgery is for the animals, where they get the dog groomers done, down there. It's now 3:05. I'm just going to video my watch to say what time I've nearly finished it. That's what colour the Minster clock face is going to be. It's going to be like that. Same as this watch I've got on now, blue. Okay? That blue, I think. So it'll look good when we see it done up. It's going to look good. Right. That's the shut down church, is that, up there on that hill. It's not a church.